Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Eastern America here. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about the plane crash at all?
That was an old one. Um, that was a while back. That was an old crash from way back. You must have caught an old video clip. Yeah, that was from years ago. And yeah, the Russians did shoot it down. It wasn't the Ukrainians. It was a long time ago. I know the one you're talking about. There's no plane crash lately. No. No. Oh, hello, everybody. Eastern America here. We got 6 people in here. Thank you for tuning in. Feel free to comment as we go. So how's everybody doing today? Please go ahead and comment. Okay. So who all do we have? Let's see. We got a couple. We got 2 people watching. So that's really good. Oh, good. Lincoln, good to hear from you. I'm glad you're doing okay. Lincoln, where are you at? What part of the country or the world are you in? Anyway, uh, where's everybody at? Can you put it in the chat here? Okay, you're at home. That's good enough for me, man. Close enough. Okay, England, cool. All right, good to hear from you. Good to see you're in there. Anybody else? Can anybody else say where they're from or text? I see we got 3 people in here. That's really cool. Anyway, I just want to talk about Airbnb today. I want to tell you what happened to me. If you're using that app, Airbnb, and by the way, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be very grateful. Let's look, Ghost. I haven't showered in 1 week. What do? I also smell the fishy from Pirates of the Caribbean. That's cool. Well, I'll tell you how to get rid of the smell. A hand sanitizer. All that alcohol in the hand sanitizer will clean you right up. But yeah, that's a fishy problem for sure. But I'm going back to Airbnb. I want to talk about Airbnb today. Yeah. Yeah, watch out though. It dries you out. That's what they say. But it's good. Hand sanitizer is really good for like under the armpits or down there somewhere. You get bacteria. You know, you don't need the. Thank you, Lincoln. I'm grateful. It'll kill the bacteria. So like if you got a foot infection, yeah, you got a foot infection. Like say you got a toad. It's got a bad. I didn't know this foot fungus. You know, you can't get rid of it, right? I was in the army for 20 years, 2 months, and I wore these boots, and I get this fungus down in my toe, and I was taking antibiotics all the time. You can actually take hand sanitizer, put it over that fungus, you know, that foot fungus, and your foot will clear up like crazy. Same way with toenails. If your toenails look crazy, you've seen these senior citizens with messed up toenails, put a bunch of that hand sanitizer on the toenails, and they'll clean up real good. So anyway, yeah, 70% alcohol spray. I go to the Philippines sometimes, and the first go-to thing I buy at the supermarket is the 70% alcohol spray. That's like hand sanitizer too. So you can use that. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm having a good day, Lincoln. Here where I'm at on the East Coast, it is, okay, Google, never mind. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 11:30 a.m.
11:30 a.m. here. So just to know, do I shower in abandoned pool or river and also don't have a bar of soap? Can you help me out and grab me a soap and grab me some candles to shower since it's been a month and I also smell? I'm sorry, man. Go to your local homeless shelter, man. They'll take care of you. Yeah, I'm pulling for you, Ghost. So anyway, everything's good. I hope everyone else is hanging in there, man. It's a tough economy. It's a bad time. I wanted to talk about Airbnb today. Has anyone here used Airbnb? And by the way, if you guys would subscribe, I'd be very grateful. But if you haven't, if you have used Airbnb, I want to tell you what happened to me today. Okay. I went in and booked a room at this Airbnb, and it had the nightly price, it had the tax, and I think it had a cleaning fee. Yeah, it had those three. And I checked out, paid with my credit card, and all of a sudden I see an Airbnb fee that shows up after checkout. So what I'm suggesting is you do screenshots of your Airbnb checkout when you're checking out. So anyway, this is excellent. It's so great that you guys are here, and I appreciate you. And you know, anybody want to talk about anything at all? You want to chat? You want to type it in, and we can talk about it. I'm gonna stay with you. I got my coffee. Where's yours?
What? Yeah.
Lincoln, that is crazy, man. I didn't say it, but I actually booked for Tijuana, no kidding. And I got me a room for 24 USD a night. And then the problem was what I was saying earlier. It's for Tijuana, Ensenada. And that got me, man. And I called the Airbnb. Airbnb now has a phone you can call. You actually have a phone number in the Airbnb app. They try to divert you to chat, but they will give you the number, and you click from inside the app and it'll dial direct. And I talked to this guy, and he said they could not give me my Airbnb fee that did not show up on checkout until after I checked out. And it's $12 for 3 nights, but still, you know, it's not right. You know, I like to treat people right, and I like to be treated right, and I just don't think that's right. So look, Lincoln, when you use that Airbnb, please do screenshots as you go. I did upload a short about all this earlier, but I'm just saying, take screenshots before you get to checkout, and then after checkout, if you got that Airbnb fee, this guy told me that they would have credited me the Airbnb feedback. So I could have canceled, but I'm sticking with what I got. I mean, it's not exactly what I wanted, but I learned something today. That's for sure. Yeah, thanks, Lincoln. You're definitely my pleasure here to share that because you know, some of these places, man, they play games just like booking airline tickets. All right, Lincoln, you flying from England? Question mark. I guess so. So yeah, I guess you're flying into Tijuana. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I don't know where you're going in Mexico. That's right. I don't know. I was over in Cancun. I flew down there during COVID, and it was easy to fly in, no COVID test at the time, but getting out, you had to do a COVID test. So I did that. That was back in 2021 or 2022, and I liked Cancun, but it was hot. I mean, January, I went down there in January. It was hot over there for some reason. Well, February it started getting real hot. And then here I am going out in December. I'm leaving around December. Okay, you're going to be there in April. I'm leaving December 15th next month. And I'm going to just go for a week and a half. And okay, Lincoln, talk to you later. Bye for now. But yeah, I'm going to Mexico, Tijuana on December 15th. And I've never been on the Pacific side. I was down in Cancun, Quintana Roo. I went to Playa del Carmen, and I've been to downtown Cancun, and I've been to the hotel zone. And my Airbnb at the time was across from Isla Mujeres. Thank you. You too. Have a great day, Lincoln. So anyway, where are you folks from that are in here? We got 6 people watching. Now we're down to 2. We got 1 thumbs up. That's good. How about the rest of you guys? Where are you people from? We got 2 others in here. Lincoln is leaving or left. And then we got some other people. Can you guys type in where you're from in the chat? Is it almost time for another cup of coffee? I appreciate it if you guys will subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love for you guys to please subscribe to my channel. Where's everyone from? We got 6 people here. Can you chat in where you're from? Just text in where you're from. I'm over here in Eastern America on the East Coast. And I was just talking, I wanted to talk about Airbnb today and tell you, make sure you check when you're checking out all the fees. Because I got one slipped in today and it was an Airbnb fee. I saw the cleaning fee. I saw the taxes. I saw the room. Okay, John, nice to hear from you. UK, United Kingdom, nice to see you, man. John, if you would subscribe to my channel, I'd be very grateful. So good to hear from you. Glad you guys are on here. So yeah, do screenshots before you check out of Airbnb. And then that way, if they slip something in like they did to me, I should have done screenshots. I've been on Airbnb for a long time. I've never had any problems with hidden fees that didn't show up. But I went to check out and there was an Airbnb fee after I paid and on the receipt. So I would say do screenshots as you're checking out. And in that way, if it shows up after you checked out, then you can go ahead and ask them for a credit back on your card. Because that's what the guy told me I should have done. And, you know, I haven't had any problems, but now I'll be more vigilant. And what this guy told me is some Airbnb hosts will eat the Airbnb fee so we won't see it as consumers. But sometimes they pass it on to us. So that apparently happened to me, but it didn't show up in the price breakdown. So when you're going through Airbnb, definitely screenshot everything as you're going out to check out. And then if you do have something added, you can dispute it with Airbnb. So where's everybody else at? I got John here from UK. How about the rest of you? Can you type it in? anything that you guys want to talk about, I'd be very happy to talk with you about. Share anything I can share with you. I'm about to get a second cup of coffee. Let's go over here. And we got Easter Mom with us, my mom, and we're both having coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, she's eating her lunch. And we got a little bit of coffee left here. I tell you what, if you've tried stevia, this is really good. It doesn't cost a whole lot depending on where you buy it, but stevia is the way to go. Definitely. Let's see. A little bit of creamer. So yeah, we're cooling out today. Oh wow. Okay, John. John, please subscribe to my channel, will you? And so you got a cup of tea over there. Cool. Yeah, I like to do tea. I haven't done tea in a while. I'm mainly just coffee and water. That's really it. Mostly just coffee and water. But I would like to try a cup of tea with you sometime. Absolutely. Someday I'm going to get over to the UK. It's on my list. It's on my list of places to go. So anyway, that was nice. John said hello, Mom. John Horse said hello. One of the people in here said hello. Look at that. That's really cool. They chatting on here. A couple people. No, we do the thing. Okay, John, we boil the tea, and I haven't done this in a while. And we use the tea bag, and like I could put the tea bag in here, and I believe you're supposed to steep it. You know, you put something over, and you just let it sit in there. I've done the green tea bags mostly. But here in the U.S., what they do, the real avid, and believe me, down here in the Southeast, there's some really strong avid tea drinkers, and they love sugar in their tea. And they make this black tea, and it comes in these packages. I think they do boil it, but they haven't, I don't think they do the microwave thing. They mostly use kettles, and I think hot water. And they buy all these family bags, tea bags in the store. You can tell I'm not a microwave. I mean, I'm not a tea drinker, but I've never given up on tea. I've tried green tea. They say that's good for you. So anyway, where's everybody else from here? Anybody else care to text in where you at? Just a general location, you know? Okay, that's good to know. Okay, let it stew for a while. That's posh tea over here. Yeah, I can understand that. Let it sit. Let it sit. I got you. I got you. Oh, Canada. Cool. Oh, White Knight. Okay. Okay, cool. I love Canada also. My northern neighbor. Yes. Are you, White, are you on the eastern side or the western side? I was just talking about Airbnb. I don't mind sharing it again. I would love to share it. Okay, West Coast, got you. West Side, okay. White, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, just to know, I was talking about Airbnb, how this whole thing got started this morning, and I'll just review with everybody here again. when you going through the Airbnb, in my case today, I booked a room in Mexico, Tijuana. I'm going December 15th, and I had 3 nights on there, and it ended up showing the room per night on the price breakdown before I checked out. It showed the cleaning fee and the taxes. Okay, so that was cool. That's fine. I went straight into checkout and I used my credit card, and then Snap, I went to get the receipt, the printed receipt, and there's an Airbnb fee that shows up like $12 and some change. $12 and some change that I didn't figure that was in there because I didn't see it. And so I called Airbnb and I disputed this over the phone verbally. And the guy told me if I had done screenshots as I was going out, they would have credited me the money back, the $12. So I'm just saying, I'm just trying to help out here that you should probably do that. You should definitely get your screenshots before you get to checkout, so it's not a surprise. So anyway, that's what happened to me today. Anyway, what about you guys? Is there anything that you would like to talk about? You know, anything that I could help you with? You know, John, that's a good question. Two-way mirrors. Interesting. Never thought of that. Yeah. Yeah, White. I know you're right. Yes, I do live in Eastern America, specifically the Southeast. So we're very fortunate, White. We are getting cold weather for the first time that I can recall in many years. This time of the year, it's been every year. Here we are in November going to December. Every year, you couldn't even wear a jacket. You got jackets and you're not wearing them because it was summer. They call it Indian summer. Summer weather. It was just so hot during the winter time. And so we're finally getting some cold weather. Wow. Okay, so it started snowing. White, I do hope you subscribe to my channel. Just snowed here 3 days ago. That is cool. I love snow. Someone asked me if we're going to get snow. I wouldn't be surprised if we do get it this time around, because I've never had a cold winter like this. Okay, thank you, White. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Yeah. So, thank you for subscribing. Yeah. Yep. I know you're right, John. I know you're right. You're from the Southeast also. That's crazy. Yeah. Every country has an East. That's right, White. I know you're right. Yeah, very interesting. Anybody else? We got 9 viewers. Can anyone else chime in and tell us where you're from? You know, so we get to know where you're from. Okay. The Don Q. Should I subscribe? I sure hope so. Don, I hope you subscribe. I'd be very grateful. Okay. About an hour from... Okay, you're in Kent, John. Okay, about an hour from London. I hope to get over there. It's on my list. Well, I'm White. I'm actually leaving on the 15th of next month to Tijuana. I've been to Cancun, so I'm interested to see what the West Coast will be like. Oh, thank you, John. I'm very grateful. Yeah, thank you for subscribing. Yeah. We got some other people here. Oh, okay. No, I haven't left. Yeah, thank you, White. Yeah, on the 15th. I'm very excited. I got a decent airfare. You know, from the East Coast down to Cancun a couple years ago during that COVID period, it cost me like $300 and something US round trip. Oh, I hope so too, White. I'm going to put it on my YouTube. I'm very grateful. I hope I have a blast. I'm going to put it on my YouTube. I have playlists, everybody. So if you go to my shared playlist, you're going to see where I've been. And I'm going to add Mexico in there. Yeah. So Tijuana will be covered, believe me. Ensenada, that's where I'm going to be living just for a week and a half. And I'm coming back here for New Year's. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, White. Well, White, I'm retired, regular active U.S. Army, so I live mostly off my pension, but I do try to do side hustles. I did work for our Social Security Administration here a couple years ago. I did that for 2 years, and then prior to that, I worked for a staffing agency, and I worked for this labor department for the state. And thank you, White. And so mostly I'm a budget traveler. I'm gonna try to get this budgeting out there. I'm not a high roller. I'm not a wealthy guy. I'm just down there with my nose and ear to the rails. I can hear the train coming. I'll put it that way. So yeah, I want to talk about budgeting more on my channel. And I really don't spend a lot of money. I got to tell you, I'm on one meal a day, OMAD, OMAD, 1 meal a day. What's the one thing you'll never forget while you were still in the Army? There's so much, but one thing you will never forget while you were still in the Army. I think being good to people. I visited a few countries. I got a chance to go to Turkey. I was stationed in Izmir for 15 months. I did 2 one-year tours in Korea in Uijeongbu, Camp Red Cloud, CRCA. I was in Germany. I was in Kitzingen at Harvey Barracks, and then I went to Kaiserslautern, and I was in K-Town, which is Kaiserslautern, Kleber concern. Lived in Inkenbach, Alsenborn, in that area. And one thing, as a soldier, as a U.S. soldier with that flag, you know you're an ambassador for your country. And I learned to be respectful to other people in other countries, especially people less fortunate than me. And I think I brought that home with me, and I've always tried to be a good representative of my country, Okay, I heard a good side hustle could be getting a decent 4K drone and go around places for sale and ask if they have air. Most say no. Yeah, I think that's a brilliant idea, Wyatt. I haven't even thought about it. I'm going to borrow that, and I'm definitely going to recognize you when that time comes. But I think it'll be down the road for me. I will say this: this investment idea. I'm thinking about getting that GoPro with the underwater case. I have a ruptured eardrum in my right ear, and I thought my days of diving were over. And I think the one thing I want to forget while I was in the Army, politics. People stabbing each other in the back. There was a negative saying when I was in the Army that the Army eats its own. But I'll tell you what, I learned real quick that the quickest way they get you out of the Army is get you to fail a PT test or get you when you're overweight. So I stayed slim, and I also exercised. Yes, I will. I'll take very good care of my mom. She is very precious. Mom, this man John is looking out for you. Yeah. I have open water diver certification with PADI, and I haven't used it in a very long time. So anyway, there's an IST mask. And what it is, it's $100. It's crazy expensive, but it covers your eardrum, and I'm going to start wearing, I did order some waterproof earplugs that you plug in, but I'm going to put that over those, and you can't get that water in there. You get that swimmer's ear and you get that water behind that eardrum. Behind the eardrum, it takes forever to dry out. So I would say, I think it is service related, White. I think I was a right-handed firer on the range, and even with those 3M yellow foamy things that you stuck in, my ear would still be ringing after I pulled the trigger. And so yeah, it could be it could be. So anyway, I'm trying to keep water out of my ears, and I got that water behind. I used to irrigate my ears in the shower. I'd take the shower hose and irrigate my ears, and that water got behind that eardrum. Yeah, I agree, White. I agree with you. Yeah. Oh, we got a lot of great people on here, I gotta say. Zion Saad, I hope you subscribe to my channel. I'd be very grateful. Where are you at, my friend? Oh man, that's good. Don, just stay subscribed. I'm not set up yet for stuff like that, but I will try to get into it sooner or later. But thank you. I'm gonna get that Hero 9 or better. I don't know which, and I'm gonna try to start getting better equipment. So yeah, I'll pin it. I'll let you know. I won't forget you. But just keep an eye out and just stay subscribed. That'll be plenty. Yeah, White. I totally get it, man. You go on Amazon, because I just ordered some, and it's supposed to keep the water out. I look at those reviews, and hopefully that'll save you. But I tell you what, when I stay at these hotels, I do the breaststroke, the backstroke, and I tread water, and I keep my head out of the water. So, you know, I swim like a turtle. You know, I don't have my head under the water. So yeah, maybe that'll help you. Yeah, thank you, Don. I need to stay in touch with you. I'm very grateful, and I'm glad you subscribed. That's really big. But yeah, I don't go underwater now with this mask and these earplugs. I feel more comfortable, more confident. And you know, fortunately, I don't have to find out on the chlorine. I don't have to worry about that. Hey, Eastern Bro. So yeah, fortunately, I don't have to worry about chlorine because I'm not underwater at all. I'm not. So anyway, check it out. You want this chair?
No,
Eastern Bro?
I just gotta wash my hands.
Okay.
Got rid of trash this morning.
Okay.
It's eating more.
All right. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I wanted to keep this at half an hour. It's my first live stream. I'm very grateful for all of you tuning in. And I really hope all of you subscribe to my channel. I'd be very grateful. And I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you, White. I'm glad you subscribed. So let me say goodbye for now. Anyway, everyone, you're great people, and I look forward to you guys attending my next one. Okay, talk to you later. Bye for now.
You want some chicken
Okay.
nuggets?
Eastern America.
I got some
White.
chicken nuggets.
Okay, bye for now.
Okay. Yeah.